Babe, have you talked to your parents yet?
No, I'm sorry. I don't think I can move to the city with you.
What? Why not? Are you breaking up with me or something?
No, of course not. Babe, you have to understand, they'll make our life a living hell.
Are you sure? I've heard of parents who were controlling and afraid of being empty nesters or whatever, but they can't be that bad. I'm sure that they wouldn't make our life a living hell just because you want to move in with me. I mean, you're what, 21? It's about time that you move out.
You don't understand. I love you, and I would love nothing more than to be able to move to the city with you. But my parents are literally crazy. I just know that they would sabotage the whole thing. Hell, I wouldn't even quit trying to break us up past them.
Are you serious? Just because they don't want an empty house? I mean, it's no secret that kids eventually move out of the house. It's not like this is a surprise. I mean, your brother moved out like 9 months ago.
Yeah, and it's made my life hell. I can barely go see you on the weekend, let alone pack up all my things and leave. It's like I'm a 5-year-old and they can't let me out of their sight.
And it's only because they don't want an empty house? It's not because of me, right?
No, they like you. I swear. It's literally just because they hate the thought of having the house to themselves. I have no idea why. It's not like this is a big surprise. You're right. They had my entire life to prepare for the day I moved out.
Why did your brother get to move out? He's younger than you.
Because he got the jump on me. That's literally it. And he's also the baby. Anything he wants, he'll have. It's actually pretty messed up how much of my own life and my own things I've had to give up for him.
So why don't you just leave? I know that it would break their heart or whatever, but you can't let them control your life.
I don't know. You don't know them the way that I do. It's also hard for me. I think between my brother being the biggest baby and brat in the world, and my parents feeling abandoned and betrayed whenever we even think about leaving, I just feel so guilty about leaving.
You don't have to feel guilty. It's not your fault that you're growing up and you want to leave the house. Your parents should understand that. All parents should.
I know that. I really do. But it doesn't stop the fact that I still feel so guilty every single time I think about moving to the city. But that's not even the biggest issue. They're literally not going to let us move in together. They scheme a lot and will literally stop us from moving in together. They'll sabotage something about us moving in together just to get what they want.
And you still feel guilty about leaving? What are you planning on doing? Staying there until you're old and gray? You can't live with your parents forever.
I know that. But I know my parents will likely stop at nothing to make sure that I stay home. It's like they're dependent on us, their kids. I don't exactly know why or how that happened, but they've always been super protective of us.
Well, maybe try talking to them. Let them know all of your thoughts and feelings, and they're bound to see that they need to let you go. I mean, what kind of parent would be happy to have their kid resent them?
I've tried talking to them. Whenever I even say the word leave or move out, they're instantly in tears and begging me to stay and asking me what they did wrong. They literally act as if I'm going off to war or something. It's too much to handle.
Okay, so what if you made them want you to leave?
What? How would I do that?
I don't know. Just act like a prick until they are begging you to move out?
I don't know if that would work. I think I would need to do a lot of damage in order to be kicked out. And even if I was kicked out, that means I couldn't bring anything with me.
I already have an apartment set up. I've been living in the city for an entire year. I'm really ready to stop doing long distance. And I know that you're more than ready to move and start your life.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, but you need to give me some ideas. I literally have no idea how to misbehave so badly that they would want me out.
I don't know. Become a menace to society? Maybe even get yourself arrested?
What? I'm not going to get myself arrested just so I can move to the city. That will be on my record forever.
Okay, then don't get arrested. Maybe just stop helping around the house and stay in your room and snap at them whenever they ask anything of you.
Okay, that might work. I can also just make sure I'm out of the house all the time. Then we can't have family dinners or family game nights or anything like that.
You still have family dinners and game nights? As a 21-year-old living at home with your parents?
Hey, there's no age limit to a good board game.
There are literally age limits on the side of the board game.
Yeah, whatever. Do you want me to move in with you or not?
Are you going to be bringing some of those board games with you? Because if so, then no.
Fine. I won't bring any of the board games. Not that I think I'll be able to after I get kicked out. Hopefully this will work. But after my brother moved out, I don't know if there's a thing in the world I can do that would make them want me to move out.
What is it that your brother is even doing?
He's in college. Not to actually study or anything. I'm pretty sure he just wants to party.
Well, that's the place to do it. Why don't we make this a two-part plan? Misbehave and make your parents hate you, and then convince your brother to come back home. He's obviously too immature to actually be out on his own, and I think if you rile him up about the comforts of living at home, he'll want to come back.
Do you think that will work?
Oh yeah, I've met your brother a couple of times. If there's anything that boy wants, it's an easy life with everything handed to him.
Yep, that's my younger brother. Okay, I guess there's no better time to start than now. Wish me luck. Hi, son. Dinner's almost ready. Can you set the table? What? Why the hell would I do that? Excuse me? Do I need to repeat myself every time? I said, why the hell would I need to do that? Is everything all right, son? You seem very angry today. Is there something you need to talk about? You know your mother and I are always here. Yeah, that's the problem. You're always here. Is this about you moving in with that girlfriend of yours? I already told you, son, I really don't think it's a good idea to move in with anyone until you're married. I'm going out. What? I just said that dinner is almost ready. I'm going to go out to the bar. I am 21 after all, and that means I could drink all the alcohol I want. Not under our roof, you can't. We told you how we feel about debauchery. Oh, come on, old man. Lighten up. I'm just going to go out and have some fun. Who knows where the night will take me? But your mother just spent 2 hours cooking us a meal. The least you could do is sit down with us for 5 minutes. I really have no idea where this is coming from. You never go out to the bar. Well, maybe I'm turning a new leaf. You're right. I really should think of living with you guys as an advantage. I don't have to pay bills, and I don't have to cook or clean. I can just do whatever the hell I want. And that means getting wasted at the bar. No, I already told you. We don't approve of you getting wasted. Not while you live under our roof. Well, I guess you'll just have to deal with it. Don't wait up. Jeremiah, we will ground you. We haven't had to ground you since you were 9, but we will do it. Jeremiah.
Honey, we need to talk.
Whatever.
What?
Whatever. Yeah, sure. Let's talk. What do you want to waste my time about?
Okay, your father and I are seriously getting worried. Where is all this attitude coming from? You've always been our good boy, always listened to our rules and did what you were told. We're really getting concerned about you. You've been going out night after night, getting back when the sun is rising, and have been in your room all day. It's like you're a stranger.
Is this what you wanted to talk to me about? Because if it is, I'm not looking for an intervention or anything. Or even a conversation. You woke me up. I'm going back to bed.
No, you need to come downstairs and talk with your father and I.
Who says I'm at home?
What? We saw you leave yesterday. Aren't you at home?
No, I'm at some random person's house. There was a wicked house party.
You're at some random person's house? Are you okay? Do you need us to come pick you up?
Oh, relax. It was a wicked party. There are a ton of people here who are passed out. And from what I hear, the party is going on all day today and tonight. I don't know when I'll be home next.
Son, we're getting really concerned about you. Are you sure that you're okay?
Stop nagging me, woman. I'm just living my best life, taking full advantage of living at home with you both. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to worry about bills, car payments, or cleaning. I get to live life the way I want to.
This is not how we raised you.
So is this it? This is all you wanted to talk about? If so, I'm going back to bed. I smoked a lot last night.
You what?
If you have anything else to say, just get on with it.
I don't even recognize you anymore.
Yeah, whatever. Tell it to someone who actually cares. Jeremiah, please tell me that I did not just see you leave the house with a tattoo. Oh, you saw that? Don't you love it? No, you know how we feel about tattoos. Wow, If you hated that one, you're really going to hate the one that's on my back. You have more? That has always been against the house rules. No tattoos, no drugs, no partying. I'm 21. I can do whatever I want. Besides, isn't this what you guys wanted? Me at home? You're barely at home. Your mother and I have barely seen you for these last couple of weeks. You're always going out and partying. We sometimes don't see you for days on end. And now you have tattoos? Yeah, I'm having a ton of fun. I can't thank you enough for letting me stay with you guys. This would not be possible without you. You'll never guess what I'm getting today. What? Yeah, I'm getting another tattoo and a piercing. A piercing? Where? I was thinking of the eyebrow. I think that looks sick. Okay, that is enough. You seriously need to tighten up your act. Your mother and I are going gray over the way we're worrying about you. Your little brother would never behave this way. He might be a bit of a wild card, but at least he didn't go out and do half the things you've done these past couple of weeks. Well, so sorry that I'm not the perfect son. If you really love him that much, why don't you get him to move home? If you want a perfect son living with you at home, then get him to live with you. You know that he's off at college, doing something with his life. Then he clearly doesn't know how fun it is to live with you guys back at home. I get to do whatever I want, and you're not going to do anything about it. Oh, we're not, are we? Yeah, exactly. I'd love to see you even try to do anything about it. Son, you may be an adult, but we're still your parents, and we're not going to let you continue to live your life like this. You're going down a very dark and dangerous path. But I always have your house to go back to. No matter where I end up, I know I could always just go back home and into your guys' arms. I mean, come on, that's what you always said, right? I can always stay at home with you both. I thought you hated the idea of an empty house. We said that when you were a law-abiding citizen who did as he was told. We don't want someone like you under our roof. So what? You're not going to do anything about it? I really wish you'd stop saying that. I don't want to have to do anything drastic. I'd really love to see you and Mom try to do something drastic. Now go away. Stop texting me. You're killing my buzz. Buzz? It's 1 p.m. You shouldn't have any type of buzz. You're such an old man. Anyways, I'm going to a friend's party tonight. Don't know if I'll get home tomorrow or the next day. Don't wait up. Unbelievable. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. Being a party animal is tiring.
You're doing it for a good cause. Freedom.
Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, it makes it all worth it.
Did the temporary tattoos work?
Yeah, they worked wonders. We just had a big fight about them. Let's hope that I'm kicked out by the time they fade away. What is it? 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Perfect.
So they're really buying it? They think you've gone down a reckless path or whatever?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're close to tying me up in my room and not letting me leave the house anymore.
That's great. We need them to get desperate.
Exactly. We're so close to being done with all of this. I can't wait until we finally live together. This was a perfect plan. I'm so sure that they're close to breaking. I mean, if I were them, I would be close to my breaking point.
Good thing you're not an actual party animal.
Yeah, I have no idea how my brother does this. It's tiring, and I have to talk to so many people. I'm not even drinking most of the time, but I have to act drunk.
Maybe you should think about getting into acting.
Nah, after this I'm good. I just want to move to the city and live with you.
I know. It's kind of crazy that we've been dating for nearly 4 years and we haven't moved in together yet.
Yeah, I mean, we were meant to last year, but my parents kind of got in the way of that.
Well, soon that won't be a problem. Have you talked to your brother at all?
No, I'm kind of using that as the last nail in the coffin. I figure that if I really rile up my parents and push them to their breaking point, my brother asking if he could move back home would be the straw that broke the camel's back. That way, they'll have no hesitation kicking me out. They won't technically be empty nesters if my brother moved back home.
Great. I mean, it kind of sucks that we have to do all of this just so you can move out. I know your parents are pretty controlling over your life, but I had no idea it was this bad. It's kind of like you're trying to break out of prison.
Well, at least one of us ends up in prison. We know that we can both make a solid plan to get the other person out.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It's a great thing. Okay, I think I'm going to contact my brother. I'm ready to get this whole thing over and done with.
Yeah, I would pack a bag or two, just in case. I feel like if they kick you out, they're not going to let you have much of your things.
At the rate I'm going, I'm surprised that I haven't been hauled off to a boarding school for adults or something.
I'm sure they're looking into it.
Hey, little bro. Hey. What's wrong? You sound sad? I thought you were living it up at college or whatever. Yeah, I am. What? Come on, you can tell me. What are big brothers for? Yeah, I guess. It's just that I didn't expect college and everything to be so expensive. Well, that's what college is known for. You have to pay for your tuition and books and classes and everything. No, not that. I mean more going out and alcohol and everything. Don't tell mom and dad, but I literally blew through all of my savings already. What? You mean the savings that were supposed to hold you over for the next 2 years? Yeah, I don't know what to do. Do you have any money? Can you spare some? No can do, little bro. I'm saving up. Come on. Can't you spare at least a little something? I don't want to give up my lifestyle. Can I ask a question? And you have to be completely honest with me. What? Are you going to your classes, or are you just spending all of your time partying? I try to go to at least a couple of classes per week, but besides that, I'm too busy going out with friends and everything. We go camping, we go to parties, we go to bars. It gets really busy. I just haven't found the time. Not that I want to. Did you know how hard college classes are? They actually expect you to write essays and figure things out on your own. It's exhausting. So at the end of the day, you're just in college to party? When you put it that way, I sound like a complete doofus. Hey, I'm not judging. You could do whatever you want. I'm doing a little partying myself. What? You? I literally had to try and drag you out of the house when we were in high school. And I was a freshman and you were the senior. I know, but after you leave high school, the town bars and house party scenes are kind of lit. It's a lot of fun because you know everyone, and you get up with some crazy antics. The stories I can tell from these last months that I've been living with mom and dad? Wait, seriously? Yeah, it's crazy. I've just been going to house parties and to forest parties and bonfires. It's been crazy. And the best part? I don't need to worry about money or going to classes or anything. You know, since I'm living with mom and dad. I don't think about it like that. I guess I was just really eager to go out and have the college experience with parties. Yeah, college parties are nothing compared to what happens out here. Dude, seriously, whenever you get a break from college, you should come down and experience it. Maybe I will. You know, I've been thinking. About? Maybe college life isn't for me. I think I really need to realign with what I want to do in life. And I think moving back home might help. You think so? Yeah, I just don't think I'm ready to be out of the house. Plus, I miss mom and dad. Yeah, it's great having someone do your own laundry. Exactly. Well, I'm not going to push you into anything. You do whatever you want. I'm going to stay here and just party away in my early 20s. Like God intended. I might be home sooner than you think. Whatever you say, little bro.
Jeremiah, son, we need to talk. It's serious.
What about?
We need to talk about your behavior and the future you have under this roof.
What do you mean?
I mean, are you going to continue partying? Or are you going to settle down and listen to the house rules? Because if you're wanting to party, you can't do it while living under our roof. Not in the way you've been doing.
What? I'm just living my life. You can't stop me.
A few parties are fine, sure. But you've been going out nearly every night. You don't help around the house anymore. Your father and I barely see you, and you're destroying your body with all of these piercings and tattoos. We will not stand for it.
Okay, so what? It's not like you're going to do anything.
What exactly does that mean?
You're not going to kick me out or anything. You're too scared to. Scared of an empty house and not having any kids around. Well, the little brother has moved away, so I'm the best he got. Guess you may have to suck it up.
Actually, that's not true.
What?
Your younger brother is moving in soon. Vacate this house tomorrow. Also, you're not allowed to take anything with you. Everything belongs to us.
Oh my God, thank you.
Huh?
I've been waiting for the day for you to kick me out. Thank you.
What? You want this? Has all of this been a ruse? Because if so, you can stay. We can work this out. It would be a dream for us to have both sons under our roof again.
No, I'm ready to leave. Why do you think I've been acting out? This solves all of my problems.
What? Does that mean you're going to leave and party until your life wastes away? Because we raised you to be a better person.
I'm sure that you think you've raised me to be a better person. I'm gone. I'll leave today.
Well, maybe if you're thinking of turning over a new leaf, you can stay. Again, it would be wonderful to have both sons under our roof.
Nope. If I stay here, I'll continue to get worse. I'll party more, I'll get more tattoos. Heck, I might shave off all of my hair. Who knows?
Well, in that case, you better leave.
Already in the car. Catch you later, Mom.
You insolent brat. I have no idea what's gotten into you.
That's probably just the way you raised me. See ya. We didn't tell them the full story of what happened. To this day, they're convinced that I became a party animal and I'm wasting my life away. In reality, I packed up my car with the things I had packed away before getting kicked out and left to move in with my girlfriend in the city. As for my little brother, I don't know when he'll grow up, but for now, he enjoys having to sneak out to go to parties at home. College life wasn't for him, not where my parents are concerned. They're just happy to not be empty nesters. Not yet, at least. Now that my parents aren't watching my every move and begging me to come home, I'm free to live my life exactly as I want. I'm taking a few classes at the university, working a steady job, and building a life away from my parents, just like I've always wanted.